I'm 32, and I found out that I had breast cancer about a month after my 32nd birthday that I found out. It was quite a bit of a shock. Everybody's like, you're too young. And I'm like, okay, well, what do we have to do then? You know, to quit focusing on your age, just do what you have to do to get rid of it. Yeah, it is a shock, but I think it's a shock for anybody, no matter how old you are. You don't really think, hey, I'm gonna get cancer at this age or at this age. You just want to get done, get rid of it and get done and move on. I was just laying in bed one night and I just kind of, put my hand down and I was like, oh, that's not supposed to be there. So I went to the doctor and my doctor set me up with a mammogram. After the mammogram, they couldn't tell me what it was. They just kept saying, well, that's not something that we normally see. And they said, try not to worry about it. And I'm like, okay, you find something that you don't know what it is and you say, don't worry about it. That's not gonna happen. I told my mom before I had to go have the biopsy done because I waited till after the mammogram because if they were just going to tell me if it was just like a cyst or something like that, there's obviously no reason to get excited about it. And my mom worries a lot because she's a mom. Anyway, I don't stress out about things very much either. It drives my mom crazy because she's like, why aren't you worried? But worrying isn't going to do anything. Worrying about it isn't going to make the process go faster or isn't not going to make the lump go away. You just have to come to a realization like, okay, this is real. Do what you have to do to get it done. Before I had cancer, I was a pretty healthy person. I have an 11-year-old, so he's pretty much my life. I wasn't really worried about myself. I was more worried about him, what he would think, and I didn't want him to be scared. Me and my mom actually sat down with him and explained, this is what's gonna happen. There are gonna be days where I'm not gonna feel good and I will probably lose my hair, and he's been so wonderful and upbeat, and it actually hasn't really fazed him that much because I don't let it faze me. I think if I let it bother me more, it would bother him more, and I don't want it to. So he's very supportive. He wears pink socks and, pink hat and pink everything. And it's really cool. You can't let it change you because then it wins. And that's not fair to me or him or anybody else in my family.